All right, well, kind of what I was talking about yesterday. We basically just retraced the whole pump. Didn't seem like the SPR really changed much, maybe just some weak positioning coming off. Um, but yeah, let's go through kind of what I'm looking at, where I'm looking to trade, kind of the normal crap. All right, so first things first, let's take a look at this chart. So, you know what? Let's look at this one, actually. So what did we see? Why did we just pump and then immediately dump? In the video yesterday, I was talking about how you want to see price action like this. You want to see it hold the range and then break out of it, which is not what we saw. We had the range and funding, or sorry, the order book flipped negative. So what does this mean? It means bigger orders are in the book. You can even see it on this chart here. There's these red indicators. So basically big limit orders up here. So we have big limit orders, and then we also had open interest kind of building up. Oh, this is aggregated open interest. What does that mean? People just putting on positioning. Let me make this bigger. So people were putting on positioning up here, and that's not good. It looked like it was maybe longs getting soaked, but regardless of what it was, you guys can see what did open interest do. We had the pump. It's here. It basically got blown the heck out. So people got long. They got even more long in the death chop. And then New York session, we carried all of them out. Was I short Bitcoin? To be honest, no. I was short Solana. I thought that was the better risk reward trade, but you definitely could have had one on Bitcoin as well. I was talking about that 90K level. I did long 90K. That one was an L for me. I was hoping for a bigger bounce. I should have played the stop maybe a little bit tighter. I didn't get in exactly. I think I did at like 89, like here. And we got like a little mini bounce and we dumped, and I just got stopped out on that one. But you guys can see how, this basically wasn't a good move. And then we had Trump tariffs come out. So, you basically had boom, good news, chop death, open interest build up, positioning building up. Then what do we get? New York Open, stocks look weak. Then we get tariff news and we crush. Now, it's a combination of positioning and tariffs. It's not just one or the other. But you guys can see that the positioning builds up. It kind of is like a Kindle to a fire. It just really will exaggerate the move. And now open interest finally did kind of get blown out. It's actually really low. So this was a place I was looking to bid. It looks like I'm a little bit late, but we kind of have this over under, meme, whatever you want to call it, but this kind of gap here, this little gap here, and it kind of extends across basically this area, kind of over, under, and then we retest it and we keep going. So that was where I was looking to get involved. It looks like I am late. I wasn't at the desk for the last couple hours. So what are you gonna do? Other than that, we have a bunch of single prints, which I'll map out for you guys later, but I just kind of wanted to explain the move a little bit. Basically, um, that's kind of what happened. At least that's what I was seeing. We also saw the funding. So what is funding rate? Either longs have to pay shorts or shorts have to pay longs, because it's perpetual futures. Again, it's not like a traditional futures contract in crypto where they expire. So when you have positive funding, basically just means you are not, if you're long, you have to pay a percentage of funding, and it's usually small, but so it's aggregated funding rate percentage. That's all this is. So basically, more people long. That's all you can think about it like that. More people long, builds up, builds up, builds up, and they get wiped. And then we have the open interest. You can even see it on here. So, I mean, it actually looks healthy now, to be honest, with that correction. But we'll see what stocks do. if you guys been watching stocks, they got absolutely murdered today. So let's go over something else. I mentioned in the last video I was short Solana. Again, why was I short Solana? Wasn't just TA. We had the unlock. We had this massive, massive, massive range that I've been watching. Um, and we kind of came up here just right back into resistance. So the risk reward for me was very good. It seemed like we had a catalyst to be short. So where did I get short? I got short when we came up here and then retested up here near the high. Why is that? Again, let's look at this indicator. Same thing here. We have the order book start to stack. We have, you can see the passive orders start to build. And I was short kind of going into New York Open. It was like a Sunday scam pump, all that kind of stuff. What do you get? The open interest buildup, and then we get the open interest cascade off this move. All right, and then we also had on this move as well, this is the open interest aggregation on the RSI. We had this kind of get blown out here near the top. So we had a couple reasons to get short here. We also have the order book depth. We can see it flipping here. Here it is right here. And then you can also see the liquidation spiked up there. So it was a pretty good place for reversal. I didn't get in on that move. I got in on this secondary one. I basically wrote it down to about 155. Didn't get the whole move, but it was a pretty good trade. All right. So that is the plays that I made, kind of my thought process. You guys can kind of follow me. What am I thinking next? Again, I did talk about this little play here, kind of this over under, but I don't know. I I don't really know what's next for Bitcoin. I guess we'll see. Let's mark out these single prints. These trades have been absolutely dynamite recently. I had one earlier today with the singles on the short side. So, oh, you know what? It's not on link mode. Rip. Let me redo these. We'll make you guys sit through it. Let me delete this. All right, so we have some shorts. So some possible next plays. Either be long right now, kind of dangerous with how stocks are moving. You could look for a throwback into this 88 area and we get short again. You have kind of previous day VWAP up here. You know, it might even come up into here. And then you'll probably have this weekly and monthly VWAP converge up here. Ooh, that actually looks like a good trade and it's kind of this low volume area. So I'll just be watching that area. Long wise, I mean, if I were to be long, it'd probably be now. Because if not, I just think it's lights out. We'll probably just drill the low. Um, but you never know. I mean, we could come down here and we kind of make this, you know, long, exaggerated bottom. But I don't really like to trade those as much anyways. Let's see, yearly value area high. Yeah, I mean, this is where I would be long. I don't think there's really much trades for me other than this short. Or if we get above it, it can be like a flip to go long. But all the VWAPs are converging here. Previous day VWAP, this anchored VWAP. I'll check the flows when we get in there, but I think that's the play for tomorrow. And I mean, you could even take a long when we get into here and just fill it up to like 88. It's a good 1%. So just something to keep out for. Is there any more single prints? No. All right. Other than that, SPX, name of the game, keep just drilling lower. Kind of this meme channel. Looks like we're breaking out of it, but it's definitely on fundamental news. Tariffs, more tariffs. So that's kind of what's going on over there. And yeah, I think that was really it. I went over why I took the trades, what I'm looking on Bitcoin. I mean, you might have even a similar setup on Solana where it gives you like a nice throwback. This weekly view up is really nice too, kind of near the high. Yeah, I'll probably mark something like this out. ETH, again, looking absolutely awful. I wouldn't touch this thing. Yeah, I mean, everything just gave back its gains. XRP, ADA, Hype even looks pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, until the trends start changing, I'm not really looking to be super risk on. Let's see, I think Nvidia, yeah, Nvidia's back to like, yeah, we'll see. But it seems like the trend's changing to me, so MSTR not looking great either. Google looks like trash after those bad earnings. Tesla still drilling. Coinbase, Palantir. Yeah, so I don't know. Be safe, guys. It doesn't look great. Um, tomorrow it's like turnaround Tuesday, the kind of stock meme. So, we might get some relief tomorrow. Just watch out. If you were going to be long, this is the area I would be looking at. Other than that, excuse me, I have the 88 kind of area, 88.9, 88.1. That's kind of the next place I would trade. So, if you guys got any questions, throw them in the comments. But that's kind of what I'll be watching for tomorrow.